So you're looking to purchase a new home, but you also have your current home to sell, and all the money that you need for your closing costs, down payment, furniture, that's all tied up in the equity of the house you're trying to sell. So how do we get this done without you losing your sanity and wanting to pull out all your hair? Stick around and we'll find out right now. Hey everyone, it's Eric.Sasko here with Compass in Maryland. Today I'm going to be breaking down some different strategies to help you buy and sell a house at the same time. Also, stick around towards the end of the video for my secret weapon to getting this done so much easier. The first step is to plan. Planning is essential to success. Make sure you're talking to a local lender in the area that you're trying to move to and know exactly how much you qualify for before you even start. Also, do some area research. Look into the neighborhoods that you're thinking of moving into. Research the school systems. What does your whole time frame actually look like? Really sitting down and getting deep into the planning process will help make everything go a lot smoother and will help determine which strategy works best for you. If you're relocating to another state, make sure that your agents are connected. The person that's selling your house will likely have a lot of referral partners in the area you're looking to move, but make sure that your communication is going on between both of them so that they can know exactly what's going on with you at all times and plan accordingly. Okay, so we figured out where you need to move to, what your timetable looks like, and how much you can afford. Now we can figure out which strategy works best for you. The easiest and least stressful way to do this would be to buy your house before you sell your current house. But this is very difficult for most people because you would need to qualify for and hold both mortgages at the same time. I don't know about you, that's a little difficult for me. If that's available to you, more power to you, but that might not be the right choice for everybody. The advantages to buying before selling are less contingencies and more negotiating power. However, the disadvantages are, again, holding two mortgages, and remember, one house you're not even living in anymore. So be sure to have a detailed discussion with your lender about it. The second strategy you can use is to sell before you buy. This is safer, but generally a lot less practical for a lot of people. It can take some of the guesswork out of the amount of equity you're able to take out of your sale, but you still need a place to live. If you're lucky, you may be able to stay with friends or even your parents. Yikes. But ultimately, you're gonna have to find some sort of temporary rental situation. Now, this option can take some of the pressure off finding a home quickly. It can also increase your negotiating power, but you still need a place to put all your stuff. Staying with friends for a while is a little impractical, so unless you can find a really good short-term rental, this might not be the best option. Your last option is the most common, but the most complicated, buying and selling at virtually the same time. So, since you need the equity out of the house you're trying to sell, the biggest obstacle here comes with trying to sync up your settlement and move-in dates so that you can close on your current home, take those proceeds, and buy your next home. In order to keep yourself and your earnest money deposit protected, you'll need what's called a contingency in your offer. When strategizing your contingency arrangement, it's important to weigh the current market and really put yourself in the seller's shoes. If your house isn't even listed for sale yet, what gives them the confidence that it's going to sell? If your house is already under contract, you'll have a much clearer timeline as to your settlement date, and you'll be able to prove to that seller that you have a buyer ready and willing to purchase your house. This can alleviate some of the seller's worries while still keeping you protected in case the buyer of your home falls through. Now, we are still in a strong seller's market, so any contingency, just like a home inspection contingency, financing, appraisal, these can all lower your negotiating power. If you're in a multiple offer situation, the seller may be drawn to someone else without these type of contingencies. However, I still strongly recommend it because if the buyer of your house falls through, then all the dominoes are going to start falling down and you're going to put your deposit at serious risk unless you come up with another buyer very quickly. Now, you still need to close on your current home before or on the same day that you purchase your next home. This can prove difficult as even one small delay can throw everything out of whack. This brings me to my special secret weapon to give you more time and less stress. When listing your current home for sale, have your agent put in the MLS remarks and communicate to potential buyers a request for what's called a post-settlement occupancy agreement, or as we call it in the industry, a rent-back agreement. A post-settlement or rent-back agreement is a special provision allowing you to stay in your home for a predetermined amount of time and for a predetermined amount of money after settlement of that house. Now, this is generally not used for more than a few days, up to maybe 30, but it gives you a chance to settle in your current house, take those proceeds, and purchase your next house without having the dates have to be perfectly aligned or happen at the exact same time. This can save you tons of time when it comes to waiting on funding, scheduling movers, taking time off from work. It's an incredibly helpful tool to make sure you're leaving enough room between settlements to get everything you need to get done and leave room for any short closing delays. In a more even market, this could be difficult to pull off. But since we're still in a strong seller's market, buyers are willing to compromise on things, and they may be willing to accommodate this request. Overall, I think the most important thing is open and honest communication. Feel out the sellers and see what their plans are. You never know, you could be more in sync than you think. Well, I hope this video gave you some insights into buying and selling at the same time. It can be a lot of pressure, but know that you have a whole team of people behind you. And with perseverance, strategy, and proper planning, you can get to where you want to be and in the home of your dreams. Thank you all so much for watching. If I provided valuable content for you today, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me to get this info out and help more people. If you are looking to make some moves here in Maryland, I'm going to leave my info down in the description. If you have any questions, I'd love to help. If you have ideas for more videos, I'd love to hear them. Please reach out anytime so we can make your dreams come true. Stay safe, everybody, and happy house hunting.